Dun dun dun. October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Raincoat Law offices. Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again. I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm gonna turn on the TV. Announcer. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask Star, The Mask. The Mask? According to the spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by the phantom thief, who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think... Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask to Mask. Our most valuable treasure. The Korean sacred urn was stolen! What? Oh, yes! We gotta go. We gotta go to the thing. We gotta go check things out. It's October 12th in Lordly Taylor main exhibition hall. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much like it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Oh, jeez, this is gonna be fun. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying, not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Oh, gross. I mean, like, I want to see that. Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now is a great chance for you to try and remember it, right? And if that's too long, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Detective Dick. Yeah, good to see you again, too, I guess. Oh, wow. Way to bring everyone down, Gumshoe. What happened? Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the sacred urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask to Mask. I know about that, too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from the guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault. That thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Ace detective? So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 thieves so far. Or 5 thieves. 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get back the stolen treasure. Wow, I messed up. I gotta slow down and read. Wow, this is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit, pal, maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us have ever gotten so much of a glimpse as a guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Well, obviously I gotta go to the basement warehouse. Anything odd here? Yeah, nothing looks different here. I guess. To the warehouse, basement. The basement warehouse, either one. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. October 12th, Lord of the Taylor, basement warehouse. No matter how many times I come here, this place always gives me the chills. That's probably because the air conditioned. To protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Oh, jeez. Huh? What the heck does that mean? Oh. I'm afraid I have a little... Oh, I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zavary. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes! That's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is Atmey, Luke Atmey. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's right. Phoenix, right? Ace Attorney. Oh, nice. I'm IFA, Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Faye. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Oh, everyone's an ace. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? What is the phrase... Why does the phrase, one short of the baker's dozen come to mind to this guy? Alright, Mr. Atmey. So you really are as famous as you say? Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me. Oh, is that a picture? I am Master Mask's arch enemy, the ace detective Luke Atmey. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other, the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I've been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning the criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest lonesome larceny. I returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the scene of the crime. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Master Mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news, in the Great People of Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I received for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Master Mask, and keep it simple, please. Like about how I devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here, in the bowels of the store, we were locked in the most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a sec. You were here last night? Here? In Lordly Taylor? Naturally. Wherever the mask goes, you will find Atmey laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like the mask out eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Oh, let's just do that. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course! After all, I always say that there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. Oh, damn. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Master Mask's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her first permissions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right here in the warehouse. And waited for him, alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go get the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such singularly useless group of nincompoops? He's too fancy for me. Using all these big words, he's confusing me. You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of sight of others. Corn-sealed? Precisely. Not that he doesn't like correctors. Yes, you are correct. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemy, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. Is that goo? That's gross. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though no one came through these doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's just not possible. I gotta investigate.